With this energy of Song of Songs, it feels like somebody that you have been getting to know, you've been dating, you've been having exchanges with, is thinking at this point in time about some sort of romantic gesture, maybe a romantic date, a get together, a gift that they want to give or present, something that will help you understand in a deeper level than words can transmit how emotionally bound to you they feel. This is somebody that has reached a place of certainty within that it does not serve their highest purpose to empower fear as far as this connection is concerned. And though they may not be ready to kind of dive in fully, with like a commitment with you at this point in time, this is somebody that wants to let you know in a sweet and subtle way that the door to love is wide open, and you are the one who have opened that so effortlessly in the ways in which you represent a very beautiful presence within their life. This is somebody that feels so at ease when they are in your presence. Your voice is like a lullaby to this person. It brings their attention to a quiet space within them that has always been there, and it's as if you are the person that was able to walk with them into that space which has always been situated inside. There is a throne within their heart, and you fit perfectly within it as if it were designed especially for you. So it feels like you've awakened the romantic within this person, and they want to start now by celebrating you in little ways, building up to what they hope will be kind of like music to your ears, which will be that, romantic proposal for some of you, or, the conversation about like wanting exclusivity with one another, labels and titles attached to this connection as opposed to, just kind of free ranging it as you have been at this particular point in time. This is somebody that when they kind of think about the future with you, it creates a very dreamy energy within. And it feels like this person is not usually prone to that kind of lovey-dovey sort of feeling. This could be something that's very logical, very practical, very grounded. And so the fact that you have managed to create this miraculous experience for them, bringing them internally to a place of bliss where the energy of fear is not welcome, that is something that they are very grateful for. That is something that they have noticed. That is something that nobody else before you has been able to do so effectively and so efficiently. And so this is somebody that trusts fully in the ways in which they will allow their heart to speak to you fully from this point moving on. We also have Queen of the Sun. Yeah, so you are a radiant presence in this person's life. This is somebody that wants to redefine the idea of devotion for you. This is somebody that wants to very consciously and purposely build towards that kind of like ideal romance. They're searching within themselves, maybe even kind of like thinking about different things that they've seen that have been presented by other people, or that they've seen, like in movies, on social media, that would embody kind of like deep romance, something that goes beyond just kind of average affections, because they see you as the type of person that is worth all that effort to bestow a luxurious experience, a sensual experience, a very exceptional experience of what it can be when two people get together with their hearts wide open and place no limits on the ways in which that affection can be expressed. This is somebody that definitely wants to help to bring you into a softer side of yourself, not through insistence, but through creating almost a layer of reassurance for you through their actions, not just words. They understand action steps are necessary in order to provide you with reassurances, not just consciously, but to also feed into that unconscious part of yourself, so that your instinct around them is to simply relax, not be on guard, not have your discernment up, not second guess yourself or get anxious if this is a good idea to proceed forward with this person, or if you are just encountering another karmic lesson. This is somebody that doesn't care who has had your heart before. They see you as a pristine treasure that was designed especially for them. This is somebody, it feels like, that when they love, that level of devotion, it's deep. This is somebody who longs for exclusivity with you. They want to be your lover. They want to be your friend. They want to be your everything. We also have the Tree of Life. Yeah, so this person has definitely thought about what it would be like to settle down with you, get married, have kids, build a life together. Whatever that idea of happily ever after in the real world looks like for the two of you, or even just in this person's own kind of thoughts. You're the person that they are now, putting in that process of manifestation into that dreamscape within. This is somebody that is going to approach you now with courage, as opposed to up to this point in time where there may have been interest or excitement, but this is somebody that wanted to take things at a very measured approach based on the energy and vibe you were giving off, based on energies and vibes within them that were kind of like, whoa, hold your horses, proceed with caution. Don't rush forth. Remember what happened the last time. This person at one point might have been very impulsive, kind of like a Romeo energy, just kind of giving all of themselves so quickly to somebody. And when that situation ended, it like crushed this person or changed this person. And so they've developed very conscientiously this layer of boundaries, this internal armor that you have encountered so far with them. But now they have reached this point of like giving themselves permission to sort of ease off of that energy of trying to almost like control the outcome in this situation by using intellect before the emotional energy. They're giving their heart space permission to call the shots in this situation moving forward. This is somebody that definitely wants to experience something a lot deeper with you than you've had up to this point in time, and perhaps even that they've allowed themselves or had the opportunity to experience with anyone else before. They understand that fear and love cannot coexist, and so they are kicking fear out of themselves completely. This is somebody that wants you to see them as a soulful individual, not just by, filling your mind with all of these promises that they may or may not deliver upon. This is somebody that wants to put action steps, romantic gestures, follow through on promises that are made in order to be able to start building the dynamic between the two of you in that way, where it's like you're not just trusting this person to show up and be consistent, but you're allowing yourself to slip into that receptivity mode so that they are able to pour an abundance of love into you. So those are your messages. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. Like or comment to claim these energies. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more content that I put out here. Don't forget to hit the bell button to get notifications every time I post a new video. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I offer those through my Etsy shop, and there's a link for that below. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well.